just an ordinary one.
So
Anyway, we are going to be talking about women conquering this world using their feminine energy. You may be wondering, yes, women.
Okay.
I don't know what that is in Luganda, but the Luganda queen, kitegeeza ki mu Luganda?
abakyala bakozeseza batya okuba nti bakyala okufuna bye bafunye.
Nga they are using their feminine energy to get the things that they don't have.
Yep.
Woo. Anyway, feminine energy is a tool that you can use to get anything in this world. It is something that can help you draw people closer to you or even deeper. That is feminine energy, for those of you who may not be knowing. And the symbol for feminine energy is a pearl. I don't know if you've seen those pearls. There's some, buberanga butiti.
Oba we call them obutiti.
Butiti. And nowadays I see women wearing those pearls. I don't know if they are pearls. Those were small things in their waist. Haven't you seen them? Or maybe
Mike, you know, boy.
They're like beads.
They're like beads.
Yes,
The waist beads, eh?
I have those waist beads. So the fact that a pearl is a symbol of feminine energy, they are pulling more feminine energy into their waists, you know? Into the
Tell us now.
No, you guys should be able to tell us better.
And then color pink is the color for feminism or feminine energy.
Yeah, true.
So you guys, how have women used their feminine energy in this current generation? We are not talking about generation Yabajjajafe. We are not talking about generation of our greats. In this current generation, how have women used their feminine energy to conquer in the workforce? Jeba kolera. Tandike nawe.
Tandika. Like abakyala simanyi na kumanya twandibadde otutya by the way but you know that feminine thing in us kituyambye ne kituyambira ddala okufuna ebintu bingi bye tutandituuseeko emirimu mingi gye tufunye just because oli mukyala.
Mbuulira so kubawo nyaawo.
Katugeze wekulira bulungi ng'omwana w'obuwala w'alina okubeera.
Ennaku zino manyi nti bagenda they get nyash.
Ofunye nyashi zo okoze that
Her
plastic
face.
surgery. No, by the way, these days bagamba funa face ebisigadde ogenda bigenda kujja.
Did you hear what he said? No, okay, fine. Funa face
Ebisigadde bigenda kujja. Don't mind him.
But those things need money. Now, if you don't have nyash and you don't have money,
Tiawezija awendi mu kujja. Then abaana bakoze interview bangi. Guy agaba emirimu ajja gambye omanyi Sophie. Abaana balaba naawe nti kyoba okola nzijaamu nkuwa omulimu tulina obuvunaanyizibwa obuli behind us. Katulaki basikozesa ekyo?
N'okozesa obutonde obubwongo omukyala.
Cause bw'oba tokikozesezza kigenda kuwestinga emyaka gyonna gyozze nga ofuba. Katugeze wasoma. Osomye primary, osomye nursery, egyo myaka emeka si 10. Wali mu 7, gattako 3, ogateeke omukaaga ejja secondary, ogateeke ejja university. Just a small thing like that. Akatabuza na saweemu kakulemesa omulimu.
There are some people who say that thing was given to you without
just
you
for
paying
free.
for it. It was given to you for free. And then now can't you use it to
complicate
get something
things
that you don't have?
Okozesa ky'olina okufuna ky'otalina.
Yeah, some people we
everything you got for free, do you also give it back for free?
No, actually that's where I come to disagree with you, Sophie. Because Kati, okay, now there is a scenario of you giving it to him to get a pass, and then maybe after a certain period of time, another person gives it to him to get a pass. You're fired. Are you going to continuously do that?
No, it depends how you give it to him. Yes, every day. To qualifying every day. Nebintu ebipya, right?
Okay.
You know. Banana
otuzi. Wara.
Okay, this is a part I need to learn.
They've gone an extra mile. So,
tell us, you married woman.
These men love these words so much. So women have gone an extra mile to go and look for those words.
But then
even
I also see feminine energy in a different perspective. You get, yes, I kind of feel this feminine in them has made them a bit favored so many times.
Yeah.
You get, because we believe that women are compassionate, they're caring.
That's right.
I wouldn't say understanding because
Mike, we are understanding.
I won't say understanding,
Let me
but
tell
let's say because
we
women are the most
are.
complicated people.
No, we are not
I wouldn't want them to
complicated. The only time you notice a woman is complicated is when you fail
When
to
you
understand
or
her.
when you're also complicated,
Uh-huh.
or when you complicate
But
things.
men are so complicated.
But,
though.
yeah, especially Baganda women.
Yee,
They're so complicated.
Why now?
From
Why?
experience. But exactly, but yes, it gets using the feminine part of a woman, you know, to get what they want. Sometimes it cannot be about you sleeping with probably the boss or something.
You
know,
you
I
don't
can disagree
have
with
to.
that. Yes, because you see one thing about women partners. Once we men see women, now we feel like okay, something might happen. It depends on how you play your cards. You might end up not sleeping with me. You get, and you still get what you want. In as much as you give me a bit of a green light. A green light means
You keep on promising him.
that is the feminine part.
Promising till when?
There's some
Trust
people,
me, the people
Mike,
that promise
I
that
promise
There's
you
some
this
people-
month. I
there's
promise
some
you the
people
next month.
who want it there and then. Now imagine you've met this stranger who is supposed to give you a job,
Okay.
and he wants it there and then. You cannot promise him.
No, that is not you using your feminine energy.
Hey.
You get, that is him wanting something.
Okay.
Now, when your feminine energy kicks in, it's for you to know how to manipulate that person in getting what you want.
And women can manipulate.
So if he feels like you
Not
can't
for
manipulate
so long.
him, then that is not you.
Manipulation
that is
has a duration. Yeah, you can't do it for so long.
You
That's
can't
what-
manipulate for
It
so long,
says
Mike.
Use it to get what
You want.
So once you get what you want, then why do you want it to like last for that long?
Okay, if you use it, if you manipulate someone to get that job, and then you keep on, promising them, but then you're not bringing it to a fulfillment,
Let me
they
give
will
you
fire
an
you.
example of you have the CEO, you have the HR, the manager, I guess.
Yeah,
the
it's
like,
a whole
the
line
the
of-
HR, So now the HR has given you that green light, to give you the job. Now, when you get there as a woman, this is where feminine part works.
But you
When
can't
you-
skip the
Hey,
HR,
when
the
you-
HR, the
What you saying
PR.
when you get that? There's
When you
something
get
you
the
want to
job,
say.
when you get the job,
Hit
now,
the manager.
Hit the manager. Hit the HR.
I don't know. I expected it to
Now
be-
he's coming to my point.
The
Well,
manager gets that green light. gives
he
you that
is
long
coming to
period.
my point.
Give you that. No, you don't have to sleep with the manager. No, when I say hit the manager, give him a green light.
Promise
you're
him
interested
as
in
And by
well.
doing
That's
so,
the
I'm
thing.
using
And then
my
when he
feminine
fails, he
energy.
When
does-
he
CEO.
fails to hit the seal, like he's beginning to press, it's the boss.
The CEO.
Hit the CEO.
After the CEO, go to the director.
That is you getting
It's
what
the
you want.
feminine energy. Remember, I'm using.
And you find that now you now giving the boss at the top, right?
It flashes all these
It flashes
ones.
all those ones. You get
Ba-
what
ba-
I'm saying?
ba-
You can still give the boss
But
at the
it's
top.
a
But
process.
before you get to that boss, it means you have gotten what you wanted to the high peak.
It's a process.
Because when you start with those low ones, by the end of the day, you find out that
You use them
Yeah.
as ladders.
As ladders.
Why giving
Anti
them
Kati
climb?
now. Anti, okay, fine. You use them as ladders. Chiba chitegeza. If it's the HR who is, who wants you to give it to them. You have to give him, and then when you get there, there is a boss of his.
And what is the
You
problem
have
of
to give
giving?
him as well.
You
Giving
give them
something
all.
for free. But then it results in two
If
diseases.
it helps you.
By the way, let me tell you something, you guys. One thing that I know for sure. I don't know about other people, but to me, sex is also not emotional, but it's also spiritual. Okay, fine, it's emotional, but it's also spiritual. I have this thing at the back of my at the back of my head that every person you sleep with, you pick a certain spirit from them. So
people abakatandika nawe.
Then, hey,
no, trust
you
me,
pick
it's-
you
there's
pick
a
a
spiritual
spirit,
connection.
yes, a spirit.
spiritual connection.
Osobola kwesanga ng'oli alina ebisiraani
I just said
ng'olondayo ebisiraani.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Do your
I'll
research.
tell you one thing based on what is it called? Believe back in Nigeria.
And I
Now-
use that money okwejjako
I don't know
ebibisiraani
if it
bye
exists here,
mbanfuna.
but
You
find out
use it
that-
where? To bribe God.
you
Yeah.
find out that
Ngenda
there's some
ngampayo
women
chimu
you sleep-
kyekumi.
Once you sleep with them, like you get financial upgrades. Like you find out I get contracts where you don't even believe it's coming from. There's some things you've been pursuing and it happens. And there's some people, once you sleep with them, trust me, the little you've actually gathered starts going little by little.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, there's a
the people with
connection,
blessings, nga webaka naye and you get blessings. And then there are people with bisirani.
Now let me ask you, Rina.
You sleep with
let
them.
me ask you. Kati abantu boba webase nabo okutuuka awo boba bagasiza ki oba ononda ba mixa. Ngoli kunoonya mulimu. Oli ku mulimu gwennyini ogufunye woza smile nofune mixa ni ko bakana no we mixa then.
When zijira ku disagree nawe, by the way me I'll tell you. Like
katika tugeze from campus. Those are 4 years or 3. Kati lwaki batofuna wamukisa kufunisa ebyo nabyo byononya ku bano ba boss notabafuna basumbuwa.
You cannot tell who has the blessing and who has the curses.
That's
why you just have to limit yourself on news. Then
use that chance of nature oyagala.
Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about sleeping with someone to get a job. You have to maintain it that way.
And what's the problem with it?
You have, and me as a person, I can't, like, what is working when you have a relationship with your boss rather? It's a complicated area. You can't be in that place.
Boss to employee, employer relationship,
something
like that.
Cannot.
It's a very simple relationship you can
build with a boss. One.
Very simple one.
At
the end of the day, you are the one who is benefiting.
Now, when
you don't play your cards right, there'll be another person that will walk in
and they take that job from you. Because your first impression was sex to get the job, so you have to keep on and you have to be good. But then remember, of course, Santi, your feminine energy.
Chemba demba gamba. Na ya kozeseza China okujo conqueringa.
So meaning your time will be expired and you go and try it elsewhere.
You take your it's a talent.
I disagree. I disagree.
Talent is talent.
You cannot be in a workplace when you're in a relationship with your boss.
Tomanyi yo bawala nga yetakolangako, but she's well off. Tayikolangako tamanyi we bakola asula mu apartment nungi avuge motoke nungi. She goes on vacation trip. Tebaba kunyonyi but takolangako.
Obulambwe bonna.
Yes, atula kati omusinga chi. They are those girls. And nga bali bulungi. Bayina these iPhones bulyeja ku market.
So they've used their feminine energy
to get the money.
Now, this is what you guys should understand. So, let's say we three are females, right? Right? Trust me, we female can climb the same ladder and actually excel at the same time. You know that, right? Her feminine energy, the spirit she has, can connect well with what she's doing. You get? And you go into that same thing and you find out that you don't even find rich men. Trust me, there are some people who has been like, how do you call it? Is it sugar daddy thing or what do you call it? They meet stingy sugar daddy. And you find their friend who is just coming in and is meeting the one who splash money like. So sometimes it depends on the.
Let me ask you guys this question. Kati, like a scenario, you go to airport. Oli mwana wa bwala. Obufumbo buganyi. Ogezeza ke emirimu giganyi. You've tried to look for jobs. You've tried
and
everything.
Biganye.
The economy etabuse. Mugenze wamwe mutunza akataka aka family. Ogenze ku airport. Muweddemu family yamwe yonna ekunganye. Gamba mwana afe gendo tuyambe. Kucheyo. Mumanyi bana bana bale abawala engeri gye bagendamu ebweru. So otuse ku airport bakuggyeko ebintu bye bitambula. Omusajja agambye enzijaamu
that you cannot travel without
doing this. Kati okola ki?
You have spent already, the family has spent money.
Everything.
A ticket for you to go and work abroad.
Muweddemu, you're the only hope they have.
Who wants to give you that favor?
The person at the airport.
At the airport. Yes.
Sometimes those guys are held back for certain reasons.
Should I give you a scenario? What if you decide to give him, right? And he now gets to the port of entry in the other country and they deport you back?
At least you've tried.
but it's a true story. How long
ago?
Ebaddeko. Nga woba toyagadde oyo muntu toyitawo togenda.
Oh my God.
Era abawala bangi
With no reason, they hold your passport with no reason.
just
Who does that? That is wrong.
That is hard luck.
And that is even wrong.
In Nigeria, will tell you that.
kati imagine a scenario
village
imagine
people
a
are
scenario
The village people are followed you to the airport. And
But actually,
But
I was
yeah,
just saying,
everything is
sometimes
possible.
feminine energy is also not just based on you giving
your
what
body and
sometimes.
yeah.
Now, if you look at most companies, you find out that most of them employ women. And you know why? Because I'm in a business field. Because there's just smile a woman gives to you.
That
when
breaks
you-
the ice.
That when you come in as a customer, you're bringing in a business, and she's giving you that smile, say this beautiful girl.
and it's
It
not
attracts
only
you.
men.
Now, it's not because you want to sleep with her, but because, you know, that feminine energy in her, that compassion.
Yeah, by the way, Sophie,
At the end
I'll
of the
tell you.
day,
That's
at the
what-
end of the day, it's a feminine energy.
But she doesn't have to sleep with the customer.
At the end of the day, that baby more. Kati, let me tell you this. Aba basajja tebatukozesa. We are the one who using them. Trust me.
Mike,
Because
you know.
he may think ali kunkozesa and I'm benefiting. At the end of the day, nze ngenda okufuna mu kyenjagala. Ngenda funa omulimu, ngenda labirira family yange, ngenda kwerabirira, agenda kumpa ebirabo. I'm going to live a very better life. After all, kasita afuna byenjagala, I dump him.
Nga you've already gained what you wanted.
Nyamukozesa.
But nowadays, did you know that girls use men?
We use them.
Gone are the days when men used to think that they are the, you know. And by the way, did you know that feminine energy is more stronger than masculine energy? Do you agree?
Yeah.
You already
agree?
know.
Because the way women tickle our brains sometimes, and
Just a
because you
smile
think-
is enough. She will look at you. Mr. Camera. She will look at you. And then she smiles. Already. Good.
You're down.
You're down. And then if she has a perfectly nice body with
Not
some
so
nyash,
wasted.
nowadays men love the nyash with some nyash, you're completely gone. Like you. And then if she happens to give you some good sex, you're finished.
But I
Did
think-
you know?
I think that is why these days women are misusing their feminine energy.
They are not
Actually, that's what I
misusing.
wanted
They are
to
not
say.
misusing.
Yeah,
There's what
They
they call,
are not
Sophie,
misusing
there's
it.
what they call dark feminine energy.
Yeah.
Dark feminine energy, it's a technique. It's actually a certain energy that some women want. Have you ever seen this kind of women? Omusajja namwagala nasiriwala. Abekyalo ne batandika okugamba nti you
Yamuloze.
bewitched him, yeah, you smile, you bewitched him, he bewitched our son,
You reach,
he no
you reach
longer
an
thinks.
extent nga n'oba towaddeyo wamwe ssente bagamba omukazi yamuganye n'oba omusajja akoze ekikyamu omukazi yamuganye yet ng'amutegedde.
Those-
And eriyo abasajja abakazi abakozesa that feminine energy
That
n'ategeerera omusajja and ne bafunamu koze eri abasajja ye nga manyi just to make money. Omukazi n'azitegeerera and they be good.
And then there's also this saying that men are naturally attracted to women that embrace their feminine energy.
Because
Like,
nobody wants to compete with a man.
and by the way, we all there's a saying that both men and women, regardless your sex, we all have both masculine and feminine energy. It's just that, okay, for men, now for like you, your masculine energy dominates your feminine energy.
Definitely.
And then for me, my feminine energy dominates my masculine energy. So, abami baneno, like Sophie, you said there is a topic that we're talking about earlier on Bold Conversation, and you said nti there are some friends of yours abagala abawala ababasaba sente.
Bulungi nnyo.
Because a woman from nature is supposed to be given, aina kuweebwa. So omukyala waba asaba
that's part
kati
of-
kyogamba nti
But that
mihu
part has also turned a lot of women to lazy women these days.
to become
To
lazy.
become lazy because they feel like they have to be given. So they just
No, we
relax
have
and
to
sit
be
back.
Hey, you
given.
relax, you
We
do
have to be
relax.
given.
But you know that these days, men also appreciate women who go extra miles to make money for themselves. Not because we want it, but because we want to see.
The only challenge is you make it like it's compulsory
to do what?
to go and look for money nowadays, because
No,
women
no,
are
not
looking for
compulsory.
gender balance. So you're telling them, okay, now you also go and work and look for a
No,
percentage.
The truth is, no man even is going to tell you go and work. Every man wants to dominate. Let me.
Yeah, those men.
They are there,
They
my
want you to
dear.
be stay home. It's
sorry,
because
they are
the
those
women
men.
these days wants to go out, wants to get things done themselves. That's why they are working. Let's call like 70%. Oh, let's say 100% of men. Trust me, 70% will prefer their women staying at home. You know why?
Ah,
Because they are worried
Look at
women
this
will
one.
use their feminine
You
energy
see,
to to sleep with their bosses.
And there are those bosses who sleep with with women to employ them, not so?
Yes, very many.
Yeah.
Very many. By the way, there are so many women who are in high positions
Just because of
they
very
utilize-
many, very
Just because they
many.
gave a cookie.
A woman, right? That's
Yeah.
what
Because
that
of
was what I
what?
was saying in the
Because
beginning.
they gave a cookie.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. That you don't sleep with the HR, you don't sleep with the manager, you don't sleep with your team.
Sleep with them
You go-
all. Sleep with them all. Use them and get what you want.
You might end at the HR even.
Just be safe.
You can even have.
Use what you have to get what
Get
you don't
what
have.
you want.
Okay, that brings me to this question. Tell me, what is the craziest thing you've ever done with your feminine energy?
The craziest thing I ever
With
done.
your feminine energy. Because I'm curious.
I got everything I have. Nga nkozesa nze ng'omukyala. Nze no.
The experience.
No, let me tell you this. Nze sisobola kubanga nina kye nsobola okufuna ng'omukyala n'olowooza nti sigenda kukifuna.
Awo.
Trust me. Oba kyetaaga kubayitamu mwenna okufuna kye nina okufuna, I will do it. At the end of the day, nfuna omwana ananjagala anantegeera.
This is a valid voice.
Mugambe nti kati mukwano kino kyekyali bwe kiti bwe kiti ekyali kintawanya. Now we are good to go, we make a family, we live a better life. Naye gwe mmanyi obulamu obutaliimu ssente mbulokwa wali weekuumakuuma neobeera n'omusajja omu
Bakaabira mu
neoba
nnyumba.
n'omusajja omu. Let me tell you this, kati they are only four.
Only for what?
Men like the PR,
HR.
the director. But
CEO.
osobola oba n'omwami wo nakozesera those 4 times nga tolina kyofunye
Nyabo.
ne wano ogenda bayisaamu.
Okay, I just don't know what to say.
Hey, I'm so funny, guys. I'm so
I just don't know what to say, but honestly, Sophie,
Okay, tell us. How many times do you do it in a week?
in my marriage, please take Sophie's advice at your risk.
Exactly.
At your risk. She's not responsible. I'm not responsible. Mike is.
And you will benefit. Trust
But
me.
honestly, I'll tell you nowadays girls are slaying because they get these sugar daddies. Atakati bafuna ba sugar daddies.
Like kano ka boyfriend kagamba nina ekizibu agamba tugenda kola tutya. But the sugar daddy
And they don't need much impression.
tebaagala
kuba
oba wakamalayo
bakadde,
ekizibu
bakadde.
and abawala bali kusafalinga kati like nze benefit nze
Awo.
okitegeera ko nfunye omulimu nogenda ba ne true love era of course at the end of the day tolina kyogenda bufunamu.
Let's be frank, Joe. Is that the best way to use the feminine energy?
Sophie,
Use it.
Is that the best way to use
Use
it?
it if it's the way.
you know you can use it minus giving them
Giving
like I
cookies.
said you can do you know why it's mostly women who receptions
Okay.
or receptions of hotels because naturally a woman the energy that we have it is so magnetic
That was what
that
I said.
before
Do you
give
know why?
someone
Do you know why
anything-
most of the receptionists are singles? Because
Why?
teri musajja gosobola ogamba nga musajjawo nomugamba nze nogola bankola ku reception ku hotel bweti ne bweti nakukkiriza because they can't survive 60% of those men abajja kyova olaba tosabeera kina bijjo ng'oli ku reception era bagamba beera mulungi smilinga era aba receptionist baba n'obunamba gwe babuuze tolina emikwano gyo
gamba nange nze nyini nali nkozeeko ku reception
tekyoga
back in
tolina
the days naye nga saga nze nakugambye ku mulimu
Okay.
nursing
okay kati reserving a comment
nursing ku mulimu but honestly you can still be a receptionist all you do is smile
Exactly.
just look good or like, just use looking
Kati
good
right
and smiling
bagamba
is
to
enough
look
for a
good.
man to
Right
be
bagamba
Sometimes
to look good.
it's not about the sleeping. I
Auntie,
keep saying it.
yeah, it's
Like
not
you find
about
You
sleeping.
find banks using what is it called? Women for marketers. You get not because they want you to go and sleep with everybody you market your business to. Because they want you to go there. When you get there, women themselves are attraction. You get once they see you, they want to listen to you. Trust me, if they send me and Rena, I will have to talk a lot to
Yeah.
state my point.
There are some calls that are better off being made by a woman.
Let me
By a
tell you
woman.
this. Let me tell you a story. my former job twali mu bya remember my job nga tuli ku bya kunoonya ba clients you can sit in the office, you can go in the field so botula mu office you have to make that sweet voice. Hello, chibaliko customer from Lungi era tuli wano tugenda tukola weti tukuyambe. So after that sweet voice customer jakuja ku office agamba I want to meet Sophie bananga yogera bulungi at the end of the day ayino kukwana ukitegera so ne bana bala bagenda mu field make smiles bichi so you can come back nga tokiriza abantu abo ukitegera naye nga toyina sales nenga bana bagamba mwe mukola mutya nga they have logic behind we noberawo nga toyina kyoleta ku table omulimu ne gukufa bayina okusaba is it targets twazitanga targets oyino ne targets zokoze
your monthly targets
nga abaana balina okwebaka n'abaana abo okujja ne targets zino abaana bwe basaze mu office ne bajjanga 10 osobola ofuna ka list nga banaati nga waliwo abaana balina sente of course naito sobola
sente bazijeyo banange anyway this conversation is so broad you guys I actually wanted us to talk about sorry how women use feminine energy in their relationships but we are going to do that after this short break. Our dear viewers, we are going to be right back. Let's go for a short break.
Are you looking for a source of hope and inspiration in your life? Do you need a place to turn to when you're feeling lost all alone? Look no further than The Faith Life, the show that's changing lives every day, hosted by the man of God himself, Dr. Apostle Henry Biamukama. The Faith Life is a beacon of hope for millions of viewers around the world. With over 32 countries visited, Bishop Biamukama has spread the message of salvation and faith to countless souls. And he's not done yet. Bishop Biamukama is currently constructing a 2,000-seater church 6 miles along Dayaza Road, a testament to his unwavering commitment to his flock. And it's not just Bishop Biamukama who's spreading the message of hope. Co-hosts Minister LG, Pastor Julius Pluto, and Evangelist Kathy lend their unique perspectives and insights to the show, making it a truly inspiring and uplifting experience for all those who watch. The Faith Life is more than just a TV show. It's a community of believers who come together to share their faith and find strength in their struggles. Whether you're looking for guidance, prayer, or simply a place to belong, The Faith Life is a perfect destination. Tune in to The Faith Life only on BTM TV and let the power of faith transform your life.
Sit back and relax with BTM. We transform.
This is Mike, and I'm also here with Rita and Sophie over there. Yeah, this segment of the show, we are on to board advice. Thank you for staying with us, and this is a segment where we'll be talking about, we'll be sharing our opinion, an opinion from one of our viewers, and we'd like to see how that goes. Yeah, we'd like your opinion on it.
We are waiting for the letter.
Okay. This is from Patrick, and Patrick is sharing his experience with us, and he wants us to see how we can help him out.
Okay.
Now, here the letter goes. Now, it says, guys, a big thank you for this show you have put up.
Oh, thank you.
I've bottled up this for a while now, but I'm glad I have the channel to express this issue.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's nice. Okay. Before I say anything, I think there should be a national day to fear women.
Fear women
I took a
campaign.
day off to fear women.
That's it.
Women.
Personally, I fear women actually.
Ah.
Forget the fact that we're doing this thing together.
There was a guy who posted something that he was going to fear women, but women also joined him to fear fellow women. So we are joining
So, like
him.
I said, I met this beautiful lady a year and some months ago. I can say that I was blinded, or maybe we both fell in love at some point. But the confusing part is, 4 months into our relationship, she started being all moody. When I asked, she said she wants to further education, like she wants to go to school. Now, but she does not have the financial strength. Meanwhile, I also don't have the financial capacity. But each time, she's always putting up this moody face, and sometimes she even cries.
Oh.
So I took it upon myself to do what it takes to assist her go back to school. Yeah, what a gentleman, you know, right? So to cut the long story short, I financed her education.
Oh.
But in the process, while she was in campus, I noticed this rich guy around her. And each time I tried to get mad, she's so good at calming me down,
Crying.
telling me, you've helped me so much, and I can never be ungrateful to you. So I ended up trusting her and believing her, since we are on this journey together. But the most shocking thing is, I got an invitation of her getting married.
Yo!
Same man.
Yo!
And also
Hey.
a permanent high job offer from a company I did not apply for, with a fat paycheck.
Oh, he was done getting the company offer?
Yeah, the
The
guy
guy,
was the one
okay.
getting company offer alongside the wedding invitation.
Wow.
You get that now. You see, when I confronted the man she was married, he said, he told him I was her uncle.
Hey.
Okay. And I have sacrificed a lot to see her through school. And when I confronted my woman, she said she promised not to be ungrateful. So that is why I'm getting the
An
job
offer for the job.
with a check. Guys, I'm amazed and so confused. What do
Oh
I do?
dear.
So who said was the uncle of the other? The lady said that this man
The
was,
one who wrote
was
a
her
letter.
uncle.
According to
I think Patrick is the uncle.
the lady told the rich guy
That
That
Patrick
Patrick
is
is
the
Patrick
uncle.
is the uncle. That he has sacrificed a lot in sending her to school. So in return, the man felt like, okay, let me offer Patrick
A job, a high-profile job.
and
A very
Patrick-
That
kind
will
man.
pay you back. At least she got him that job. Other women
now-
just leave you like
So
that.
now Patrick is
But
confused.
then,
Confused.
Like,
fear
yes.
women, no.
Oh, come
Now,
on.
where is the problem now?
What is the problem? Is that a question?
They offered him a job.
Is that a question?
They offered him a job.
Uh-huh.
And
The problem is
Patrick,
she
Patrick
wasted his
wanted her
life.
to be good, like to be like to succeed in life, not so.
namutwala kusomero.
And she succeeded, and Patrick got a job. Then where is the
He's a
problem?
good Samaritan, he's a cheerful giver.
Eh?
He's a good Samaritan, he's a cheerful giver.
And then
Very
he was
good one.
rewarded with a high-profile job.
Yes.
But then she wasted his time. You guys, that is
But he
so
got a
bad.
No.
He
No,
got
but
a
still,
job.
it cannot bring back the wasted years. Do you know?
Patrick get another
my
woman
God.
banange.
No,
Abnugamba
no,
abakazi
no.
bangi.
Now, why did she use that feminine energy now? That's what I'm trying to understand now. Now, yes,
She-
Patrick is in pain.
She used
But-
feminine energy
She used Patrick.
to get what to get
Actually.
education. Then she used the
man.
feminine energy to
to
get
get
a
the
job.
Get a
man.
real life,
To get a job.
comfortable life.
Yes.
And she also used the feminine energy to pay back Patrick.
Yeah, to get Patrick, because I
This
don't.
is strong.
She had to use the feminine energy to lie to this rich guy of hers to get Patrick
Patrick
a
a
job.
job.
She used the feminine energy to use Patrick because that
Yes.
is using someone. She used him.
They used each
Unfortunately,
other.
it is okay. It's good. At least she got him a high profile. But if it was me, I might even turn it down. Nzo obutagutwala.
Nga togutwala biki naawe.
That is too much.
Linalekera awo bintu by'okweyisaayisaako.
Okay, so guys.
Isaisako twaleri. Oyo mchala banangeze gwesinga n'okwagala. Patrick afunye omulimu. Ye kenyini afunye that comfortable life. Kwegamba ekiroto kya Patrick kituukiridde. Agenda beera mu bulamu obulungi n'omuwala afunye obulamu obulungi. Kati kiki, where's the problem?
There was this, I don't know if you know this Nigerian guy, Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney, that TikToker?
The TikToker,
Yes,
Sydney.
I know he is.
I don't know if you watched this skit where his ex came to the washing bay and the new boyfriend or new whoever paid him $100 to wash the car. Then the spirits came to him as like, where's your self-pride? Turn it down while we be washing your ex's boyfriend car. Then the girlfriend came splashing a whole lot of dollar
On who?
on the ex-boyfriend to wash the car.
That is Sydney.
And what do you expect Sydney to do?
To wash the car.
He washed the car and catch the spirit and tied the spirit up. So regarding to what you said, to me I felt, yes, he's bitter, but turning the job down would be like 2 losses. Where's the pride here?
Emotional damage. You have damaged my emotions.
Emotional
So I'm
woman.
turning. You've damaged my emotions. Like, I mean, you can't bring back my years wasted.
And at the end of the day, banagera vubajiri arena.
Okay, Tebajiria, but remember this guy said I also didn't have enough.
Yeah, he also didn't have
So
enough.
meaning he sacrificed. Okumuza yokusomero. So she's paying him back with a job fine.
Yes.
But then his intention wasn't
Patrick
to...
afuno omulala omulala.
His intention wasn't to educate someone else's wife. Yeah,
Afuna ali educated already. Abawala gye bali nga bangi nga bali educated nga tebali basajja Patrick afune kwabo tatutawaanya.
Sophie, you're so mean.
He could have gotten that offer from someone else.
You're so mean.
From someone else.
Yes.
You mean offers ziri awo just like that? Omanya abantu abasoma nga tebalina mirimu. Look at this.
And nowadays jobs are
Economy.
scarce.
Economy.
Jobs are scarce like
Okay, to me, consider based on our topic, I'll feel like
Mr. Perfect.
where
Advise us, Mr. Perfect.
the feminine energy was used was one. I think she used her feminine energy of
Very well.
Empathy.
Include it when you're explaining.
Empathy. Now, empathy was when she tried to, tell Patrick she needed to go to school. Now, I think Patrick empathized.
And Patrick Patrick enjoyed her.
Yeah. Okay, can you also return what he ate?
Okay, no.
You mean Patrick yali just take you just
For free. I'm sure she was giving something in
We had
return.
this discussion in
and the
November
very sweet
that
something.
women believe that sex should be in return of what you've ever done to them, which is so lame.
But it's lame, but they use it anyway.
But in Patrick's,
And that's what you want. Don't you want it, you
I
guys?
don't want that. Patrick didn't want that.
He's lying.
Patrick,
He's lying.
Patrick
Don't
has
believe
invested
him.
in you. He wants a woman who is educated, who okay. I don't
There
think
are
another
so
woman is
many educated women out there.
Okay.
So afune
Patrick genda
kwa
ofune
What is your advice to Patrick?
Patrick genda ofune omukyala omulala ali educated ate oyo omukyala omwagale nnyo kuba mugezi ategeera
Alimba,
nakutuusa ku bintu bingi.
alimba.
In fact mufule na mukwano gwo
Alimba.
because akufunisizza omulimu famire yegenda kubeera bulungi naye ali bulungi ekiroto kyo kituukiridde ekiroto kye ekyokubeera obulungi. So Patrick, be grateful dear.
Really?
Yes.
What was your advice to?
Madam emotions.
No, I'm not Madame Emotions, but Sophie, you're so emotionless. Take Sophie's advice at your own risk, I'm telling you guys. But anyway, if it works for her, there are lots of people who it's working for. So Patrick, my dear brother, like there's nothing you can do. And remember, they gave him an invitation letter, meaning she's getting married to this guy. So do you have any choice than to move on, my dear? Good thing is, yes, they can't return your years of, sacrificing for her. But at least she was also giving you something
And
in
if
return,
Patrick
I'm
is
sure.
ungrateful, bamujjako n'omulimu.
Bamujjako n'omulimu
Ayinza tusumbula mu company.
So anyway, you could move on. There's so many other good girls out there.
Very good girl.
Like Sophie.
Like me, I'm here.
So, Patrick, from
Mr.
my own point
Perfect.
of view, from my own point of view, from a man to a man, okay, I will say that is the feminine energy we've been talking about. I think she manipulated you into sending her to school because that was what she wanted at the beginning. And when she got what she wanted, she also needed a perfect life, which she saw with the other guy. Now, I feel now she was a bit, you know, how will I say it, grateful, you know, because she would have left you and moved on with the other guy without even compensating you.
You
But
see?
at least for the fact that she compensated you,
Let's
I
go
know
with
it's
that.
painful, but I believe
not painful,
you should
even.
let it go. You know, stick to the job. You find women who actually appreciate you, who you don't have to be manipulated or you get. So yeah, Patrick, that's my simple advice for you. I will take this short break and dive into the next segment. All right, thank you.
Abalabi baffe abalungi leero twakoledde Makindye ku Nantongo Road era nga mu kanyomero kaffe kano aka Bold Reactions twagala kumanya abantu beno bo bakyogerako ki bateesa ki ku mulamwa gaffe ogwaleero katulabe kye bagamba. Kakati nnyabo omulamwa gwaffe ogwaleero abantu bangi balina emirimu out there. Bafuna emirimu from skills asobola nga yagusoma nga agumanyi, asobola oba from connections nga alina connections ali eno naye ali jinja namukubira namugamba omanyi eno waliyo omulimu. Naye eriyo bannaffe abakozesa advantage mostly bakyala olw'okuba bakyala kati ne bakozesa eya advantage okufuna emirimu. N'abaami gye bali naye abasyala be basinze golooza kyandibadde kituufu? Lwaki ogamba nti si kituufu?
Anti kubanga ababisomeredde gye bali tebabifunye.
Yeah.
Kubanga ne bw'osoma era bajja kubuuza connection kyekikulu. Oyo mumanyi mwana wa sister wange, mwana wa muganda wange, mwana wani. Kuba kati nange naye mba nnonya omuntu antuulirawo era nkubira sisange naye ngamba mpeeza ku mwana wajja nnyambe ku wano katono. Sizagamba nti kale gundi munange amanyi ebya bizinensi amanyi okutunda kino ajja akuyambeko. Era ngamba sister wange mpeeza ku muwala oyo ajja akola ki omwana wange oyo ajja ambeerereko wano connection.
Eriyo abantu abamu nga bakifunyeemu okuba nti bawala kati eriyo ng'abawala kati bano katugeze betwalabye ab'Emakerere abakozesa emibiri gyabwe okufuna degrees okufuna cause bw'ofuna degree ogenda kufuna omulimu of course oba bw'anaafuna omulimu agenda wa boosi we akikozese still kati ekyogerako okikuba bafunye.
Kisinziira munange buli muntu n'omukisa gwe. Buli muntu n'omukisa gwe.
Ate buli muntu n'omubiri gwe.
Ate era buli muntu n'omubiri gwe ate buli muntu ne status ye.
Ekikolwa ekyo nkivumirira nnyo olw'ensonga emu oba bbiri. Buli w'okozesa omubiri gwe okufuna ssente otuuka mu stage omubiri gwo ng'ogukozesezza nnyo ng'ate tokyasobola gubenefitingamu.
Ate otya?
Anti it is something kyokola n'okikola mu early years oba mu early age naye w'otuuka myaka 3-4 otuuka ekiseera nga tokyasobola ate kukozesa ezo skills bwe zityo. Naye kati omuntu nganze nti ndi wano ku mulimu gwange right now nsobola okuba nga sisobola kukozesa bakozi olw'ensonga nti bizinensi eba tennaba kukula bulungi kutuuka ku stage yakozesa bakozi. Naye bw'ejenkoma okukula nga ntuusa ate mu myaka egyo 3-4 mba obukugu bwenfunye mbasobola okufunayo abakozi benkozesa kozi mba manyi bizinensi ekola etya.
Kyogamba Vivian nze bwe mba nga nkozesa omubiri gwange mba si upgrading obukodyo obupya bufuluma buli lunaku kyogamba nze mba seeyongera.
Anti obukodyo buba bujja naye n'abaana abato ababa bajja obuzi nabo tibabaayo.
Kyogamba enkulu tenywa.
Nze kyenandigambye abaana abato abawala abakozesa emibiri gyabwe ofuna ssente tekiba kirungi.
Katugeze guno omulimu ofunye omulimu omulala nga gugenda osingako ku guno mukama wo naakugamba nti viivi ondabikidde bulungi naye okufuna ekiddako oyina kukola kino ne kino ne kino nkukolera ebintu ebirungi byetalabangako ng'omwana w'obuwala nkutambuze kugulira emmotoka kuzimbira ennyumba ogenda bikola ddi mu bizinensi eno gwokola otya naye
mukwano teri bizinensi esinga bizinensi ya kyakulya wano e Kampala funa sente omuntu ali wano e Kampala ng'atunda kyakulya buli ddakiika aba akwata ku sente ate terina kintu kya bbeeyi nga mulimu gugwo nze okunzija wano omuntu anzija wano olina okuba nga olina okunsasula ekitone nnyo emitwalo nga 10 buli lunaku
kati oyo gwe njogeddeko mukamaawo nakuwa oyo mukamaawo naga sigenda kuwa 10 ngenda susawo Vivian nakuterawo gwe ebintu ku mmeeza
mukwano nze wano sivaawo
si engeri eyandibadde entuufu okukozesa emibiri gyabwe naye ate abamu bagikozesa in that nti kibangwira nagamba wayi kampe omubiri gwange nfune bizinensi nfune sente ate olumu nebibayiwayo naye nganze ekyo kunze ku saidi yange
noloza sente y'amangu nnungi nange
sente y'amangu si nnungi kubanga teriimu na mikisa oyinza ogamba nti ogenzeyo olwaleero kanzifune sente era agenda zimpa naye atazikuwa n'oviiramu awo naye wano weekolera akalimuko oba osibye enviiri oba osumuludde enviiri n'ofuna sente zo n'okola n'obeerawo n'otambuza obulamu naye ate eri ogenda nakufuna obulwadde ate abaana abawala ebyo tebabifaako agamba kagwirawo kentwala
kankubuuze onoonyeza omulimu olugujja olumu mu mpapula z'amawulire naye ng'abaana ab'obuwala ba applies abaana nga bangi naye agaba emirimu n'akugamba nti omanyi Rachel ondabikidde bulungi ekyamazima aze ngaba emirimu ate era nga omulimu akasente kasava oyina abantu b'okulabirira oyina obuvunaanyizibwa okwerabirira gwe ng'omuntu nagamba nkolera kino ne kino ne kino nkuwa omulimu kyo kati omugjamu Rachel
ate awo baaba awo mujjamu
ekisooka olina okubeera omukyala omukozi ng'oli mukyala mukozi ate ng'oli mumalirivu nnyo tulina okubeera abakyala bano eno abatuula ewaka okulindirira sente z'akameeza nga ye kale kwa besingidde buli kimu sente z'akameeza tayagala genda kukola ekyo kikyamu kyova abakyala abasinga obungi bakola ekintu ekyo ne bagenda ne bakozesa emibiri gyabwe okubeerako bye bafuna so ekintu ekyo kikyamu era tebalina kukikola
ne mama Edina sente teziwera ennaku zino naawe oziraba okera n'ojja ku mulimu n'otafuna wadde 10
sente teziwera naye era buli kimu kye tulina okutuukako bali kirina okukola olina okubeera omukyalo omugumiikiriza kuba si buli kimu tolina kukifunira kakeeka
eriyo ngeno scenario eyagwa ku ntebe eyagwa entebe nga omwana omuwala ayise mu process yonna n'akola buli kintu kyonna ekyetaagisa ne batuuka ku kisaawe ne babagamba nti olina kola ABCD okukuyisaawo kati ate ekyo kyogerako kinaye nga buli kintu okyekoledde sente zibadde zizo na buli kintu
sokoleke azine okugenda ebweru mawanga okola
yes
nakoma entebe ne bamu
nga oyina osooka okuwaayo omubiri gwo okukuyisaawo
no weekoma weewammwe
sente ozitaddemu zigenze
kubira abeewammwe
bakuyamba eki
bakuyamba balina akasente oba sekyo bazadde bo beewole okusinga okukozesa omubiri gwo lwansonga okozesa omubiri gwo ogenda kujjamu ebirwadde byotajja nakusobola kujjanja oba oliawo bitwala obulamu bw'olina abaana bo ogenda balekeraani
abantu bonna bali kusaidia abantu bonna bali kozi
Like that, she was saying,
look at Mike, look at Mike.
You cannot be giving. And then later she was like,
Naya tao.
No, she has a point. She has a point actually.
meaning she
You
can't
cannot
give.
be you cannot be giving just like my sister here Sophie
But
said.
you guys, like,
You can give for the HR, give to the
I
doctor,
did
give to-
say
She said.
you just give
She
for
said-
free.
She said, compromising situation. Compromising situation means like a situation where you don't have a choice but to give.
It's always a choice. It's either to leave, go look for another job where no one.
Or to give.
You know how many years she has searched for that job?
Just that, okay, jobs are scarce.
Maybe she had a child who's really, really
Mike,
sick. Who's at the point
Mike.
of having an operation, there's nobody to help.
Anyway,
Those are compromising situations. Sometimes you don't judge people based on
like
that.
I said, there's this friend of mine who said those things were given. She told me.
She. Okay, she.
She told me those things are given to us for free. All you have to do is maintain them. So maintain them. So maintaining mind by the way can mean by going to look for those
for gyms.
Those waters. If you have Kalahari deserts, you go and look for the water.
The Mbarara. Is it Mbarara?
Abe Mbarara. No gena kembara.
And buli muntu by the abana bamanyi bikolebe ebintu. Jukira kati nze mbera nyo in those groups. Abana Uganda chebekola Ugandan water.
There's a pastor's child here. So
Let me advise my fellow women. Guys, my fellow women. Tukozesa abasajja bano tubakozese. Let's use them. Cause nabo batukozesa nga tebalina. Omanyi nti omusajja asobola okusuggest nga talina na meaning. Nagamba gundi adabikidde bulungi akabina nakozesa just fufu. Tubakozese, tubafunemu bye tuwagala.
Sophia, bwatyo Eva we yawabya Adam. Teyawabya tuli mu kunyumirwa. You know how hard giving birth is.
Tuli mu kunyumirwa.
Stop misleading this.
I'm telling you.
It's not misleading.
It misled who? Adam. And now we are suffering just because of that.
And there is a friend of mine yagamba banange Eve banesinga teyagamba Adam tudye kyekibala fe twandibaddewo tutya. Omanyi ebirungi bye tufunye by the way. Abana bevuga, abana balira ku nnyonyi, abana balina apartments ennungi mwe basira, zi Brazilian wakajja.
Like I said, anybody taking your advice, you take it at your own risk. Anybody taking Sophie's advice, please take it at your own risk. Sophie.
Okay, advise Mr. Who? Mr. Perfect.
Why are you calling Mr. Perfect?
Because
Well, I think my own thinking, my own belief. I'm not Mr. Perfect. Everybody has entitled to their own opinion. But I think feminine energy can be used in various ways. You know, not just about sharing the pecus, as we call it. Pecus.
What is pecus?
is that Nigerian or
Yeah, it's a slang. It's a slang.
You use in Nigeria? Pecus. What is a pecus?
So it's not necessarily you have to use your pecus to get what you want.
That is
when you can use your feminine energy to, manipulate people to get what you want. Trust me, and it works. Because the easier you give it, trust me, the easier they toss you away. You get. So, but sometimes like bold reaction in a compromising situation, we're not meant to judge, but sometimes we are faced with a situation whereby we don't have a choice just to give. You get. Those I cannot be Trust me, sometimes. Well, and according to Patrick, I'll say Patrick, you just move on with life. You begin. Well, actually, you don't have a choice.
He has no choice.
So you just move on with life, and try to see the next chapter of your life how it goes. I believe God is going to give you someone who appreciates you for who you are,
and
who will stay with you. Yeah, that was he said. Who won't manipulate you? Who will use the feminine energy to manipulate you, like your ex.
And for Patrick Bananga, very grateful. Patrick Bami, very grateful. Like seriously, abantu banji nabaweredde abantu at the end of the day. Natafuna wadde n'ekintu n'eki. Nafuna omusajja omulala n'agenda naye nga talina wadde n'ekyamugasiza. In fact, n'oyo omuwala gwabadde akolera future nafuna ate akavubuka akali very low. So Patrick, be grateful. Wafuna omulimu n'omukyala alina future ennungi, funa omuwala. Move on.
Anyway, guys, tomorrow I think tomorrow is a Monday, but I'm not going to work. I'll take a day off just to fear my fellow women.
Yeah.
Anyway, Patrick should be grateful. You should be grateful. At least you got a job. Jobs are scarce. So at least they should good for you that job. But still, she can't. She can't return those years she wasted. Forget about it. That's life. That's life. We are here to be disappointed and also achieve. The other way, you have to survive, so you have to look for someone else. You have no choice, my friend. And then for the topic, I believe, like Michael said, I believe we can, because our feminine energy is much more stronger than the masculine energy. We can use it even if you've not given your body. You just have to be wise. Just be wise upstairs. You can manipulate those guys, but still, women nowadays, we have gone to school. We have the brains.
Give them.
Nowadays, guys, we have the what? The brains. Gone are the days when women weren't allowed to go to school. Here in our culture, but now we have the brains. We go to school. Use the brain you have to achieve that high-profile position. Oh. You don't have to sub your legs. Oh. So just use your brain, and you'll be able to achieve whatever you want. Sophie has her view, Mike has his view, I have my view. You have your views. Please go to the comment section. Tell us what you think about this topic, and then share with us maybe your experience or your friend's experience. And we shall be so glad. Go on our YouTube channel, follow, subscribe, click the bell so that you get notified every time you're online or we post something. All our social media platforms are in bold conversations. Go and like, and then keep it on bold. Rather, BTM TV. We are always here. Sundays 8 to 9 p.m. We shall be glad to have you once again. Thank you so much, Power Tribe. We say
bye. 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 Bye.